Yes, I dream it to be a goalkeeper, and I watch a lot of videos from Oliver Kahn and from Schumacher, and we won two times the titles in the championship, and I won two times the cup.
Roman, is there a particular striker or opponent you found very difficult to face?
Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the famous players over the world and one of the best strikers.
All right, a true legend between the posts, a man who spent nearly 2 decades thrilling fans at Borussia Dortmund and who stood proudly as part of Germany's 2014 World Cup winning squad. Known for his leadership, his incredible reflexes, and loyalty. Absolute honor to welcome Roman Weidenfeller to the show. Roman, thank you for doing this.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Roman, I know that this is a wonderful trip of yours, and it's a trip to unearth excellent talent that you're hoping will come back to Germany. The Bundesliga dream has been the cornerstone of the Bundesliga's efforts across the Asia Pacific region. Now, talk about this particular project. It's second edition in India, and it's going to take place in Mumbai from the 25th to the 29th. I think you're expecting around 450 players in the under 13 and under 15 age groups. So let's talk about that first.
It's very important for the youth. So I'm coming here for the India Dream, and we search and scout the biggest talents from India to maybe they move to the Bundesliga to Germany to come to our academies and learn from our football tactic, and maybe they have the chance to be later a former player, a player from professional player from from the Bundesliga or from the European top leagues.
And Roman, it's wonderful that you're going to be there as a Bundesliga legend. You're going to have the youth academy coaches from Stuttgart and Darmstadt also there on site. And this is a fantastic opportunity for kids to get tips and experiences from experienced footballers like you guys.
They can learn from the experience from us, and we can a lot of talk about our career and to help these young people to find the right way to be a professional football player.
Do you think that Asian footballers have the talent, Roman? And they need that elite level training, which they perhaps don't have. But do you see talent in these kids, is my question to you.
Yes, of course, they have the skills and the potential to come to the Bundesliga, and of course, the most important thing is they had and have a lot of discipline and respect the rules from the football, and so they growing up, and maybe it's possible to be a part of the Bundesliga.
Roman, now I want to talk about your career. Can you take us back to the beginning? What first drew you to goalkeeping as a young boy? Most young boys want to be strikers, want to be midfielders. Very rarely do you find kids who say, I want to be in the goalpost, I want to be in the defense line.
Yes, I dream it to be a goalkeeper, and I watch a lot of videos from Oliver Kahn and from Schumacher, and I dream to be a part of the Bundesliga and to be a part in the biggest stadiums in Germany. And yes, I start my career when I was 5 years old in a small village in my youth academy, and growing to go to move to Kaiserslautern, to the first professional club in my career, and move from there on to Borussia Dortmund when I was around 21. So the biggest rules were always to work hard on yourself and be the discipline and trust yourself.
I'm so glad you named two of my heroes, Oliver Kahn
Oh,
and
thank you so much.
Schumacher. What heroes, what amazing, amazing players they were. Now, you talked about
Yeah,
your move to FC Kaiserslautern, but I want to talk about 16 years at Borussia Dortmund, Roman.
yeah.
You have to feel the club is home to spend 16 years there. Otherwise, you can't do it. What made Dortmund feel like home for you, Roman, that you were able to spend 16 years there?
It's a special club with a special spirit, with amazing stadium, with our black and yellow wall in behind the goal, and the atmosphere in the Signal Iduna Park is so amazing. So, and in my career and in my generation, we had a lot of success with Jurgen Klopp, like a head coach, and we won two times the titles in the championship, and I won two times the cup. And we played the final in the Champions League, and of course, in this time, I was a part of the World Cup winners in Brazil.
Now, I want to talk about how it was like transitioning from Jens Lehmann's backup to Dortmund's undisputed number one. You must have been very thrilled. Your family must have been very proud of you, Roman.
Yes, of course, it was tough and hard, but I learned a lot of things and skills from Jens. Jens is an amazing goalkeeper, and he moved 1 year later when I joined Borussia Dortmund to other London, and then I will be the first goalkeeper from Borussia Dortmund. And it was really tough and strong, and it was responsibility for have the number one from Borussia Dortmund. But in the end, it was the right career. It was the right way, and yeah, of course, 16 years in this amazing club. Just I work also for this club in the marketing, but I'm proud about my career.
You mentioned the great Jurgen Klopp. Dortmund achieved incredible success under Klopp. How would you describe your relationship with Klopp, Roman?
Jürgen built a fantastic team. We have the right spirit inside the team. He forms a team. He is, and first of all, he is superhuman. He's like a father to all the people inside the team and outside. And when the phone is two times ring, he is directly on the phone and say, "Hey, Roman, how are you?" So, and in the end, he's a fantastic head coach with the right tactic, and he's very strong on the pitch, but behind the skins, he's very human.
So your relationship with him was more like a mentor and a mentee, or were you friends with him?
Mentor, friends also. We can drink after our work a beer together. So it was a fantastic time with him together, and it was always successful.
Roman, can you share your memories from the 2010-11 and 2011-12 Bundesliga winning seasons? Those are must have been amazing memories.
Yeah, the first memory was the first title 2011 when I won the first title with Borussia Dortmund, the championship, and I had the chance to push up the title, the trophy in the air. It was an amazing feeling. And 1 year later, we won the double in the German Bundesliga and also the cup. It was crazy to have this chance, and yeah, it was amazing.
Roman, that incredible Champions League run in 2012-2013. What stands out most from you from that journey to the final in the Champions League?
Yeah, it was a tough journey in this season. We had to yeah, win against Malaga. It was a little bit struggling, but in the end we won the game. We had a little bit luck on our side in the end, but we had a real great team spirit. We always know when we go on the pitch, we win this game. And in the end, okay, we struggle a little bit against Bayern Munich in the final, but it was a great experience in this tournament in the Champions League in this season.
But Roman, I want to know about your emotions. Going into that final at Wembley against Bayern Munich, that must have been very emotional for you. What was going through your mind during that game?
Were the first time when two clubs from the Bundesliga play the final in the Champions League, and we make the best marketing for the Bundesliga and for our clubs. And so it was a great game, always on yeah, on one level. But in the end, Bayern had a little bit more luck then Borussia Dortmund, then they won this title and this game.
Now, I'm going to come to your stint with the national team. Although Manuel Neuer was the first choice goalkeeper, you were part of the 2014
Yeah,
World Cup winning squad. What did that experience mean to you personally? And how did it feel to finally make your debut for Germany at a relatively late stage of your career? It was
yeah,
pretty late in your career, but you
of
got the
course.
honor.
When I grow up like a child, I can't never dream so high and so big to had one time the chance to had the biggest trophy in the World Cup in my hands. And before 2 years, the FIFA said to me, "Please come to Zurich and we make some pictures and you have to talk about the World Cup 2014 in Brazil." And it's a big honor to have this chance to won this title with an amazing team with Manuel Neuer in the goal. He made amazing and a great job. And in the end, we all won this title, and it was a great experience and one of the greatest time in my life and of course in my career.
How important were the Dortmund fans to you throughout your career, Roman? They always say that for a Dortmund player, the fans are really close to his heart.
Yeah, the Dortmund's fans and support is the best support in the whole Bundesliga, maybe or in the whole European leagues, the biggest leagues. We have the black and yellow wall behind my goal in the stadium in the Signal Iduna Park. Always 25,000 people stand behind you and support you each game. And I'm very loyal to Borussia Dortmund and to our fans. And we know a lot of fans from these guys. And sometimes we drink a beer together. So this is the special spirit from Borussia Dortmund. We are very close together. It's the spirit is from the pitch to the rows and the tribune, and from the supporters to the pitch. So always it's good to be have this support from the black and yellow fans, from our guys. They travel around the world for us and support us.
Roman, is there a particular striker or opponent you found very difficult to face?
Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the famous players over the world and one of the best strikers in the whole football history, and I had the chance to play a lot of time against him, and we had great matches against.
You played alongside many top talents. Roman, who would you say was the most talented teammate you had? Somebody who played with you.
Maybe Usman Dembele. He joined us from French, and he was very young, but he's one of the biggest talents. You search it just now in the PSG team. They score a lot of goals, and they going to the final in the Champions League this season. And also Mario Götze. He shoots the final goal for Germany in the final against Argentina. Yeah, he's growing up in the Borussia Dortmund academy, and we had a lot of big talents in Dortmund. Also Haaland, also Bellingham just now from Real Madrid. So I'd be grateful to had the time with these guys, and we made together experience.
Roman, everybody talks about the Der Klassiker, Dortmund versus Bayern, but Dortmund also had other rivalries. How do you reflect on the rivalry between Dortmund and Schalke from your own experiences? Those were great games too.
Yes, this is right. We hopefully Schalke is coming in the next season back to the first league, and we have this time to have the greatest derbies in the Bundesliga. But especially the games against Bayern Munich, the Klassiker, is always special. It's always the whole world is watching this game, and yes, always great to have the chance to play these games against Bayern Munich, also against the derbies from Schalke 04.
Is there a particular save in your career, a wonderful save that you're very proud of, and you look at it and say, "Oh, I did well"?
One penalty against Arjen Robben when we go on our way to the championship 2012. So I had the chance to save one penalty against Arjen.
Lovely. Did you have a pre-match ritual or superstition before you went on the pitch, Roman?
Yes, I had always the same rituals to going on the pitch. So when I join inside the bus, our teammates, so I switch off the mobile phone and listen some music, watch some videos, uh, my own videos from my greatest moments in my career, and so I going in the dressing room, make a little bit gym and gymnastic, and then I go on the pitch.
Lovely. My last question is your involvement with Borussia Dortmund after retirement. Tell us a little more about your role with the club. I love that you've come to India and you're looking for Asian talent, but other than that, your role through the year.
My role now is I'm working in the marketing. I'm the brand ambassador from Borussia Dortmund. I'm flying around the world and represent Borussia Dortmund and the mark, the brand and the market. And yes, it's very important to have the same situation for the Bundesliga also. So I'm the representative from the Bundesliga, and yeah, hopefully a lot of people join the Bundesliga and Borussia Dortmund and cross the fingers for Borussia Dortmund to have the chance to play in the next season also in the Champions League.
Well, I have to say this, Roman Weidenfeller. It was such an honor talking to you. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful trip to India and, and keep the Borussia Dortmund flag flying high and the Bundesliga flag flying high. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
94.3 Radio 1.